Guys, welcome back to the Cartoon History Channel, and this is Saturday Afternoon Retro Tune 75, and this is a continuation of last Saturday's video, the Michael Maltese story, The Greatest Cartoon Writer Ever, Part 1. This is the Michael Maltese story, The Greatest Cartoon Writer, Part 2. If you haven't seen last Saturday's video, I'm going to put a link up in the eye in the right-hand corner there, and I'm going to have my recommended video in the end screen at the end of this video for the Michael Maltese story part 1. Only is one of the greatest cartoon storytellers of the golden age of Hollywood, but he also lent his voice sometimes. In Wakia Rabbit, he was the Lou Costello big guy of the two castaways in the main plot. And you ought to be in pictures where Porky is tricked by Daffy to leave the studio so he can overtake his roles. He's the live action guard. The voice is Mel Blanc, but he is the live action guard that throws Porky out of Hollywood. He also lent his voice to the 1942 propaganda cartoon called The Ductators. He was the goose of the Italian dictator. If you know anything about history, you know the name, but I'm not saying it in case YouTube doesn't want me to say it. But he was the voice of the goose. So in last Saturday's video, I mentioned that he wrote the very first Yosemite Sam, which was hair trigger and was directed by Frisch Feeling. It's widely thought of that he based the script and the mannerisms of the character on Frisch himself. Although Frisch created the character, he wrote the character based on Frisch Feeling's red-haired Irish temper. Maltese wrote all 45 episodes of the Quick Draw McGraw show. Another famous show that he worked on, he only wrote 3 episodes in season 1. Season 1, episode 1 is The Flintstone Flyer, and season 1, episode 18, and season 1, episode 19 of The Flintstones. Those episodes were The Snorkosaurus Hunter and The Hot Piano. And The Snorkosaurus Hunter, he co-wrote that with another writer. And he wrote the pilot for The Flintstones, The Flintstone Flyer, with Joe Barbero. And in episode 19, The Hot Piano, he wrote that by himself. The other writer in the season 1, episode 18 was Warren Foster, the writer who wrote the book of season 1 and really of the show. The Hanna-Barbera show that he wrote the whole show for was 1968 to 1969's one-season show that lasted for 17 episodes and a total of 34 segments, was Wacky Races. He wrote every single episode. Tom and Jerry originally ended in 57, but MGM decided to bring it back from 63 to 65. And in this period of bringing it back, after the Walter Lantz and other forgotten versions that were brought back earlier in the 60s, in the late 50s, the Sib Tower 12 ones, he made 34 shorts of Tom and Jerry, and Michael Maltese wrote all of the Sib Tower 12 ones. Worked for the Huckleberry Hound show before the Yogi Bear show got its own show, because Yogi Bear was a spinoff of the Huckleberry Hound show. And he only wrote 2 episodes before Warren Foster took over. His fault. He wrote 200 storyboards for Hanna-Barbera. That's it for today's episode. Join me next Saturday for Saturday Afternoon Retro Tune 76. And as always, tell me in the comments what you want next. And I'm leaving it up to you like I always do. So tell me what you want in the comments. And If you like this channel and you want more, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And tell me what you like about the video and what you want next. And to hit the notification bell. And make sure you hit that gray bell where you'll know about every episode that I upload every Saturday and Friday at 3.